Kind of realized fairly early on that when I did things that just made me feel good about myself rather than thinking about what other people like, when I did what made me feel beautiful and glamorous, then I was doing the right thing.
Welcome back to my channel, where we slowly uncover many different lessons behind movie characters, celebrities and more. With the intention of becoming 1% better, we learn femininity, sensuality, elegance, seduction and more. And today we are going to make a deep dive into the very important topic of self-seduction through no one else but my favorite, Dita Von Teese. You see, seduction is often thought of as something done to someone else. It is the sultry glance across the room, the slow, deliberate movement, the whisper of silk against skin. But ladies, what if seduction wasn't about someone else at all? What if the true secret to allure was learning about how to seduce yourself first? And this is exactly the philosophy embodied by Dita Von Teese, the modern queen of burlesque and self-celebration. Through her, we can explore the power of self-seduction, not for the gaze of others, but for the deepest pleasure of all, the love and admiration of oneself.
The most important part of seduction is sort of like when you're well practiced in it. I feel like you are in a great position to seduce others when you've already indulging in it in your everyday life.
Dita Von Teese is an icon of glamour, confidence and self-improvement. When she steps onto a stage, she isn't just performing, she is embodying a woman who knows her worth, who delights in her own beauty and who understands that seduction is an art cultivated from within. She has built a career on the idea that beauty, sensuality and confidence are not gifts given by others, but are things a woman can give to herself.
So it's one of the reasons I like to surround myself with things of beauty and sensuality, and filling a room with fragrance and with beautiful lighting, like sexy lighting.
Ladies, at the core of self-seduction is the idea that a woman must first fall in love with herself before expecting anyone else to do so. And this is not about arrogance or vanity. This is about cultivating a deep appreciation for who you are, celebrating your own existence and treating yourself as though you are the most enchanting person in the room.
And as I always say, you can be a juicy ripe peach and there'll be someone that doesn't like peaches.
When you seduce yourself, you walk through the world differently. There is a glow about you, a quiet self-assurance that is most alluring than any outward display of beauty. Dita Von Teese has often spoken about the importance of ritual and self-care. She certainly does not wait for a special occasion to dress beautifully, wear perfume, or take the time to make herself feel wonderful.
I do my own makeup. I am my own stylist. I worked in a lingerie store when I was a teenager. Sexy lighting. I have dimmer switches in every room of my house, and I use pink light a lot because it's very flattering. And it's just like thinking about like what you can do to create a nice space that makes you feel good about yourself, makes you feel confident, makes you feel comfortable. That's how you successfully seduce.
She understands that beauty is not something you do for others. It is something that you cultivate for yourself. She wears red lipstick not because someone asked her to do so, but because it makes her feel powerful. She also dresses in vintage lingerie not because someone will see it, but because it brings her joy.
We're dressing up tonight, and I was like, oh, we're celebrating life. We're dressing up all the time. That's me, because that's what I like to do.
She has mastered the art of pleasure in everyday moments, which is a key element of self-seduction. Imagine waking up every morning and treating yourself as if you were the love of your life. Instead of rushing through your morning routine, you take time to indulge in the feel of warm water against your skin and the sense of your favorite lotion.
Smells expensive and sensual. That's what I want you to think. I want you to think this is like the perfume for a seductress, for like the wicked city woman. This This is like not for the girl next door.
The sensation of slipping into something soft and luxurious. You adorn yourself in a way that makes you feel exquisite, even if no one else will see you. You move through your day with grace, carrying yourself with an awareness that you are a woman to be adored by yourself first and foremost. Ladies, self-seduction is also about confidence. Dita Von Teese is not a conventional beauty, and she certainly does not look like the airbrush models in magazines, nor does she conform to society changing standards of what is desirable. Yet she has made herself an icon by fully embracing who she is. And she did not wait for the world to tell her she was beautiful, she decided it for herself. This is one of the most powerful lessons any woman can learn. The moment you stop seeking validation from others and instead recognize your own unique beauty, you become unstoppable. Many women are taught from a young age that their beauty and even their worth depends on the approval of others. They dress for men, they act in ways that are deemed attractive, and they seek external validation. But Dita Von Teese has shown us that true seduction comes from within. And it is not about what others see, it is about what you feel. When you feel sensual, when you feel powerful, when you delight in yourself, that exact energy radiates outward. We also have to mention that self-seduction is not only about physical beauty. It is also about how you treat yourself mentally and emotionally. Do you speak to yourself with kindness? Do you celebrate your achievements? Do you allow yourself to enjoy pleasure without guilt? You see, many women deny themselves simple pleasures, constantly thinking about responsibilities, expectations, and judgments. But part of self-seduction is giving yourself permission to experience joy, to revel in the things that make you feel good without needing a reason. And Dita Von Teese is a master of the slow burn, the tease, the art of drawing out pleasure and anticipation. This is something we women can apply in our own lives, and not just in romance, but in every aspect of our existence. Rushing through life, chasing after goals, and constantly seeking the next thing can leave us feeling exhausted and disconnected from ourselves. But ladies, slowing down, savoring moments, and truly being present can transform everyday experiences into something really magical and special. Think about the way you sip your coffee in the morning. Do you gulp it down in a hurry, or do you take a moment to truly taste it, letting the warmth linger on your lips? Do you throw on your clothes mindlessly, or do you take pleasure in choosing something that makes you feel divine? And do you sometimes rush through the day without acknowledging yourself, or do you take moments to admire your own reflection, to appreciate the softness of your skin and the curves of your body, the power in your stance? You see, the world will always try to convince us that we are not enough, not thin enough, not young enough, not pretty enough, not lovable enough. However, self-seduction is a rebellion against all of that. And this is a true declaration that you are already more than enough, exactly as you are. This is a commitment to treat yourself with love, admiration, and devotion that you might have once reserved for someone else. This is why I love Dita Von Teese, as she is a testament to the fact that a woman does not need permission to be extraordinary, no matter her age. She does not need to be chosen to be desirable, and she certainly does not need to conform to be admired.
That everything has to look like you didn't try, like you just are. The lingerie is one of those things. That's why you must wear it every day and enjoy it. You know, you're already wearing it. And it's like he's lucky he's there and he gets to experience it.
The only thing she needs is to choose herself, to adore herself, and to cultivate her own unique magic. You see, when a woman seduces herself first, everything changes. She no longer begs for attention because she already has her own. And she does not settle for anything less than what she deserves, because she knows her worth. And she certainly does not shrink herself to fit into someone else's idea of beauty because she has created her own. And in doing so, she becomes utterly magnetic, not just for others, but to herself. Self-seduction is an art, and every woman is an artist. It is time to pick up the brush and paint yourself in the most exquisite light. Love yourself, celebrate yourself, and seduce yourself. Because ladies, you are worth it. A while back, I have made a video about habits that will help us be more sensual, which is a very good extension to this video as it mentions many things that I personally do daily to practice my sensuality, which also perfectly fits with the today's topic of self-seduction. I will link the video down below, and I truly recommend you to start implementing those habits daily. You truly are worthy of loving yourself. Be your own muse. You are really worth it. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.
I've never seen anything like this in real life, and that's what you want to hear. You want to be the girl that he'll never forget, and for good reasons.